just woke up. It's May 6th now. 10 a.m. Waiting for my food. Kind of touristic area in my place. A lot of tourists, so it's not cheap like in Kathmandu. You need to find some local place.
Yeah, so the weather is pretty nice, sunny, a little bit like foggy, but still warm, not too hot. So just came to World Peace Pagoda parking. This is the parking. Paid 120 Nepalese rupees with a scooter. I don't recommend too much the scooter because they don't give you helmet, but if you wanna like save some time, save some money, it's a good option. The roads are pretty much empty, so it's not that super bad. The ride took like 15 or 17 minutes. It was kind of steep. So yeah, the pagoda is way up here. You need to take some steps, and it was built by Japanese as a symbol of peace eventually. And yeah, you can see like on a good day Himalayas, the snowy mountains, and just to see the view of Pokhara. So I'm gonna check it out. I don't know why, but it's kind of misty, like cloudy. I know that in September, like in autumn, the weather is way better. You can get like clear skies. So a lot of tourist buses here, taxis, and just tourists. And up there's like, I saw Krishna. I think it was Krishna, a big temple. It's way more up. You can see it's very misty, so probably won't see not much, but still cool. Maybe I'll come here next day also. Yeah, so I'm up. It's like maybe 7 to 10 minutes. Oh. And like I said, it's pretty foggy now, but you can see some Pokhara. So you can see a little bit of Pokhara. A lot of twists and turns. A lot of villages. That's the Krishna I was talking about. I don't know if you see it. It's like here somewhere. Yeah, that's the famous Pokhara lake. You can get like on a boat. There's some boats there. Some kind of snacks. Fruits. Oh, okay.
Fruits.
Well, what is this fruit?
This one plum.
Okay.
This one pineapple.
Yes.
This one strawberry.
Oh, nice.
Gooseberry.
Yeah.
This one berry.
What's the
This
prices?
is 100 rupees. One packet.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so it's possible to walk to Shiva. You go down and up. Kind of looks far though. I don't know. Wonder how far. So this is that temple I showed you. Looked very cool. There is a bus. I think it's 3 p.m. Also leaves from the Shiva at 4. also there's a lot of cabs. Some kind of meditation retreats. Also you can see the Shiva there. Some people, local. That looks cool. So it's pretty easy to walk here, like the road is good. Maybe you can take some shortcuts here. You can see some views. You can see the lake again. Some kind of screens in Pokhara. You can hear the thunder. Probably gonna rain. Don't think it's gonna be heavy. Like yesterday it was only 30 minutes. So very quick. You can see Shiva already. So it's like 30 minutes. Yeah, a lot of people were driving past me with scooters, with cars. The plates were red, so probably they're rented. Yeah, so that's also an option. I think that's their like local houses, or I don't know, sheds. Looks cool. Some, I think that's rice fields, also look cool. And less foggy here, more of a view. Kind of nice, yeah. Hear the cows, the birds. So I read like May it's very good for hiking, but if you want to get the clearest skies, I think it's more in autumn, like September. I think September is the high season in Nepal, and probably winters are too cold. The rainy season also, it's kind of dangerous of landslides, so yeah, probably avoid rainy season here. Oh yeah, autumn, spring should be cool. The bus just passed me, so there is a bus. There's the pagoda, the stupa, somewhere here. Yeah, the town. Oh, that's more like the countryside. That look kind of like the airport. I don't know, could be. They have an airport here. I wanted to say like the similarities of the places I visit. So it reminds me of Sapa in Vietnam. Like I took a scooter ride there. So it definitely has similarities. It has the loops, has the rice fields, has the temples, the cliffs, very similar. Yeah, that Sapa place. Well, it was kind of cool. I remember I just took the scooter and went. Like, came back to my hotel like the next day. Just slept at some random hotel. It was kind of more adventurous, and you're not expecting nothing, just going. Yeah, I'm gonna compliment the road so far. It's very nice. Maybe because it's so touristic, I don't know. But yeah, like even going to Pokhara, there were a lot of parts where the road was like this, So Nepal is taking action. There was a lot of construction by sea. Now that kind of sounds Chinese, but maybe they're collaborating with China. But yeah, I saw like it's in progress. So 1 to 2 years, I think the ride from Kathmandu to Pokhara is gonna be like a dream. The rain started. Now this place is super chill. Like, the prices are a little bit higher than Kathmandu. Yeah, they have hard drinks, beer, anything you want. So very popular dishes here are chow mein and momos. And also they have this local dish, maybe kaja, could be kaja, like this one. I didn't, or kana. I think they're similar. So it's like more Nepalese. Haven't tried it yet, but I think it's a little bit similar to thali from India. There is little snow particles. I don't know how you say it in English, but like ice particles. Yo, so I'm in the bus. I'm going back to Pokhara. The bus dropped me off at city center somewhere. I'm going to change some money, kind of out. Still have some euro. So somehow I read or just had a glimpse that the rainy season is in June. Like I thought May is pretty much good, but to be honest, I didn't gather like too much information about Nepal, so I was still pretty sure like June is the rainy season, but it seems like the start is from May. So the 6 days in Kathmandu were very nice. Like I think maybe one day was a little slight rain, but most of them were pretty much sunny with a couple of clouds, a little bit foggy, but no rain. So if you're traveling here, the best time is February to April, and October, November, and some days in December. It kind of depends how you're lucky in December. So these are the main months: February, March, April, and September, no, October, November, December, some of December. So keep that in mind. And from May till August, probably August is also included, is like the rainy season. So I don't think like trekking would be a very good idea now. I did some trekking in the past. Kind of gets dangerous because it's very muddy, very slippery. You need to watch your step. You need to have good shoes with a good protector. Yeah, but it's doable, I suppose. But I don't know, like you're not gonna get a lot of views. Maybe it's more fun, to be honest. Like I'm used to the rain. Like we get like a lot of rain, so I don't really mind it, but yeah, probably not a lot of views. So I'm still gonna like discuss it with the guides. Is it like worth it? I'll see. I still have some time here. If not, I'm just heading to India and like look for flights probably to Thailand or somewhere. Well, basically I did my plan, so I did what I said. I did India. I did a lot of India. I did Sri Lanka. I went to Nepal. So for me, you know, it's enough just to visit and just to see how people live here, what's the culture, see the differences. So I'm happy. Yeah, this dude backpack seeing some stuff. Yeah, so the plan would be probably, like I said, head back to Thailand and then spend some time there, maybe do some training if I feel like it. If it's not too hot, and I don't want to like be training in plus 40. I don't think it's very healthy. And then I still have Cambodia. I haven't visited, so probably go there. Maybe check out the China visa, but I'm not very high hopes. It's kind of expensive, and I think it's gonna be a rush. The visa is not for a long time. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to be like keep rushing, you know, because the flights are also not super cheap. There's also Brunei. I haven't been there. Papua, I think it's more advanced. You need like guides. I heard it's quite dangerous. Australia, expensive. Visa also not easy. I think you can't just pay and go like entrance visa. So I don't have like a lot of countries left, you know. Central Asia, more and more like Central America, Europe. I still didn't do a lot, but it's not like yeah, I didn't do a lot, but yeah, Africa of course, you know, but like this is the other side of the world. But Asia, yeah, like the biggest is China so far, so yeah. Okay, need to find this currency place. There is like an option to save some money on the guide. So license guides are $25 at least. So you can take a porter. Like they're just gonna say, you know, he's kind of my guide or something. He's not gonna be licensed, but he knows the way. So porter is way cheaper than a guide. So that's kind of an option. I'm like not making this stuff like up by myself, but a tour agency told me this, like you can take a porter. So just keep in mind if you're like on a budget or just don't feel like spending money. Some fruit market. I just came to some kind of local place. Here's momos for 80 veg. Yeah, so that's like 80, 55 euro. Like something happened here with electricity. I don't know. I hope I don't get 220 or more. Yeah, I gathered some useful information, so I'll tell you what did I found. Yeah. So it's 7:30. Super peaceful. Probably maybe because it was raining. But the city is quiet. Oh, some thunder. Yeah, the streets are not busy. So far in general, like Pokhara is very chill, not super chill, but small city. I feel like the main attraction here is of course hiking, like doing trails, like just spending time in the city. I don't know, maybe, but how long can you actually just sit here? Or maybe just, you know, going to coffee shops or food. I know there's a lakeside here. I'm gonna go now to it. Shouldn't be far, so I'll check it out. Some kind of agency. You can see the treks here, like 1, 2 days, 3 days, short treks, altitudes. Mardi Mountain, 4,500 meters, 7 days. Annapurna circuit, 12 to 15 days. Annapurna Sanctuary. I think this one is like base camp. Could be 6 to 10 days. So I'm thinking maybe to do this, like 6 days only, 4,000 meters. This is number. Oh, you can see it's kind of blank. I'm closer to the lake, so there is some cool shops. Like this looks very fancy. Nice. So grab your girl, come here. So my guy told me this Poon Hill is doable in 1 day. I have some more written. Let's show you. It looks like all the action is near the lakeside, like more touristic. All the shops, all the bars, all the agencies. I reached the lake. Probably gonna come here tomorrow at daytime. Better views. Yeah, I think I got some more info, so I think some trails are definitely doable, even if it's like May. So I'll tell you more like in the hotel. I'm full, thank you. Okay, so I'm at my Airbnb. Just came back. It's almost 11 p.m. I got a lot of information. So a lot of tourist agencies told me like it's still a good time to hike. June and the end of May it's more rainy, but now still a good option. So you can get the permit for Annapurna circuit, for Annapurna base camp, for like Poon Hill. You also need a permit for Poon Hill. You can get it through like the agency, cost like 500 extra, or just go to Nepal Tourism Board and pay 3,000 Nepalese rupees. So that's one thing, you need a permit. the weather is still good in May. Now it's 6 till the end of May. The other thing, like the most popular tracks, Poon Hill on a Perna circuit, it takes like 9 to 12 days. Base camp on the Purna takes 6 to 9 days. Also Poon Hill, I heard like Nepalese do it in 1 day. It's like 40 kilometers or something, but this guy told me he did it in 1 day, but it was like super exhausting. But usually like you need 2 to 3 days at least. There's also like this simple trek. It's called I'll tell you, Australian camp. It's only 2,000 meters altitude. By the way, like Poon Hill, the altitude is max like 3,100, and Annapurna base camp is like 4,100 something. So yeah, there's like these treks. Also, Mardi Mountain should be nice. What else can I say? Like I have like a lot of hair. Like there's like so many I can show you. I just don't know how is the focus. So you can see like there's like a lot here, man. Crazy. So okay, the other thing, you don't need a guide like I read. You don't need a guide like for on a Perna circuit. You don't need a guide for base camp. You don't need a guide for Poon Hill. But also like read like on the internet that they say you need, but probably nobody checks. I don't know. Maybe next year they'll check. I'm not sure. I just read that you need. The other says that you don't. So the cheapest guy that I found was like 2,500. So that's about 17 euro. No, there's also a market. I don't know where's the market. Maybe near the river or somewhere here. So you can get like not licensed guide. Also, I'm thinking maybe you could just get a guide when doing the circuit. It's probably a better idea if you don't do a lot of trekking. You need a guide, but besides that, I don't know. They were like kind of saying you can get robbed, and you can get lost, but maybe, yeah, of course, you can get sick, you can get injured, then you have a problem. But how I understand, there's not a lot of hiking involved. I'm sorry, like climbing. There's a lot of hiking involved, but not a lot of climbing involved. So I'm basically just walking. So that's the info. I need to decide. Definitely gonna take a walk somewhere. Of course, it would be fun with a guide, but I don't know. Like if I do Poon Hill and then go to base camp, it's gonna be like 9 days, so almost 200 euro. I don't know, like paying. I don't know. Also, there's like you can rent bags, tents here. Like I can tell you quickly. A tent is 500, sleeping bag 150. I don't know what's that like. Backpack 100, bigger 200. Yeah, jacket like 200. But if you like book a guide through the agencies, like they'll give you a good option. So I found I visited like 4 shops. So there's this Nepal Academy yoga treks was very nice. Like the guy looked Devi Bhuandari looked like a pro actually. He said he's like 32 or even more years in the business. I kind of believe him actually. He showed me a book and everything. He was like the biggest pro, and he like understand I don't want to spend money. He said like I'll ask the guide. He'll give you like water, from because water is 100, and they said like from the tea houses you'll get water and stuff. It's gonna be like good for you. So yeah, this is the price like from another agency. So basically the prices: permit 3,500, guide 3,000, transport 8,000, food 40,000. Yeah, transport 8,000 in total, like guide 3,000 per day, permit 3,500, and food and accommodation is 40,500. So that's like $60 or 50 something euro per day. So that's pretty much it. Well, what info did I get today? Also, like, I found a very nice escape plan. So there is near Pokhara a border to India. It's called Sonali or and Bakharvara, Sonauli and Bakharavara, something like that. So it's very close. I don't need to arrive at night. Like if I go to Raxol, I'll arrive at night. Also, there's a lot of accommodation in Bakharavara near Sonali in Nepal side, and it's cheaper. And after that, like I could get a bus. I could get a bus to Gorakhpur, and from Gorakhpur I could get to Varanasi. From Varanasi, I checked the flights to Kolkata, and the flights were only 35 euro, and it was only 3 days in advance, so that's like super cheap. I don't need to go with a bus like 22 hours or more, you know. I'll just get a flight, and from Kolkata I'll probably just head to Thailand. Yeah, if of course these hikes don't get me like motivated like hiking some more, you know. But yeah, okay, so that's all from today. I'm ending May 6th, and see you tomorrow.